going to Kansas. And if Toyota was good last week, this is Toyota Central. The 45 car with two different drivers is 2 for 2. And now we're putting Reddick in the 45 to try to go 3 for 3 with 3 different drivers. I don't even have to ask the professor. Never happened before. Never has the same car number 1 with 3 different drivers in 3 consecutive races at the same track, right, Professor?
Never.
I got Google. Didn't need the professor. I Googled that myself. So let's talk about it. Well, you want to talk about odds or predictor? Where should we start, Chop? Since I'm a little gun shy after last week, so I'm going to let you run the show.
Well, I looked at the predictor and I'm like, where are the Toyotas?
So I was wondering, I looked at the predictor too, and I wanted to know what in the hell, like, are we using, you remember the game Boggle? I think that's what he does. I think he puts the car numbers in there and just hits it and just lets the things keep jumping around until he picks some car numbers.
Okay, well, let's talk about it. What do you have against Larson and Byron? They're
Nothing. They're going to run 4th and 5th. They're going to run 4th and 5th.
Okay.
Toyotas are going, okay. I didn't see anything last week that tells me Toyotas aren't going to strut their way out to Kansas. In a big week for Toyota. They announced Legacy Motorsports. No, wait, what's it called now?
Motor Club.
Okay, I can't. I'm not saying that. I refuse to say Motor Club. I think it's dumb. Legacy is going to go to Toyota next year. Listen, you guys can laugh all you want. I would have. They have some good looking apparel. I wouldn't wear it because it says Motor Club. Ain't doing it. So Legacy's joined Toyota next year. All right, so let's talk the predictor. Kyle Larson, William Byron, 1 and 2. And the way the points work in the predictor, they're a gap. They are a head and shoulders 1-2 according to the predictor. The next group is bundled together. Chastain, Truex, Hamlin, Harvick, Bell. 3 Toyotas in the second group. So this is what I think, Chop. I think you actually have an advantage because I think the predictor and the books see it the same way. Larson and Byron are the 2 favorites. So I think you can get some value on some Toyotas.
Yeah, all those Toyotas are in the 9 and 10 range. 9 and 10 to 1.
Can we just call Larson's season out for what it is? It's victory lane or the wrecker.
Yeah,
I mean, he is as hot as cold as it comes. I shouldn't say hot or cold, but right, like he's always fast, and he either hits something or wins. 2 wins, right? So Russ, let's take us through the year. Take the super speedways out. We don't care about them.
Well,
so
let's
cancel
just do the last
Talladega
5 races. Do the last 5 races.
Last 5 races. Go ahead. Give me the race.
2 wins and 3 finishes of 32nd or worse.
So real simple. You have to take Larson because if there's still air in the tires, he's going to win. If the air comes out of the tires, he's a loser. So I wouldn't take him in any matchups or any other crap, but you got to take him to win, right? Chop, like you can't sleep on him.
Oh yeah. No, he's so fast. I love. Did you see him slow down Chastain there at the end?
That was a nice little. That was a nice little move.
That was a very nice touch.
Did that help you, Chop?
Just racing. What's that?
Did that help you?
No, I had Larson.
Well, wait. It helped him a little because when I looked at Chop's bets, his big liability was a Chastain win. A Chastain win would have flipped the day. You thought he came in hot already, betting on us. If he would have missed Truex too, I'm not sure he'd have joined. Yeah.
It was nice to catch Truex for sure. He was due. You've been calling him for a while.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Oh, listen. Look, Oh, I know. Listen, you knew why. Listen, I logged on for this pod, and the professor was already on, powder on the forehead, enemy up front. Truex was in. I think he was wearing his 19 shirt. So exciting, so exciting. He was like dancing in the background. All right, let's hammer right through this because we want to leave a little bit of time for the Kentucky Derby. Let's go right down the line. Just give me the quick one. Larson's a yes to bet. He's 5-1. Even at 5-1, you got to have him. William Byron. He's cooling off, hot start, cooling off, although he had a good day at Dover. 8-1. Predictor has him good. Chop, what's your gut say? Do you have to put a little Byron action out? You've hit the winner. How many weeks in a row? You're on fire.
I think I missed one. I think we all know which one that was.
We're not speaking of it anymore.
It's 8-1. I like. You got to put You got to put Larson and Byron in the mix. For sure.
I do. Now I'm going to say something about the next favorite. The next favorite is Reddick at 8-1. Let me tell you. And I hate to say the professor's right, but he already sent this to me in a text message. Reddick is like a little bit of an enigma, a little bit of an aura. He runs good at these low grip tracks because he runs the wall, but man, he hits a lot of stuff. So I'm not saying he won't win, but I actually don't love him in matchups and stuff because I think he either wins. He's a little Kyle Larson-esque. at these tracks. Like, I don't know if you're going that fast, it's easier to hit something because he's going to be fast. So I have the same concern about Reddick. You get 9-1 on a couple books here. I think you have to have him because he is going to be rolling quick. But I am a little concerned about some of the other bets with him, just because he does hit some stuff.
So
once again, Professor, we are 13 weeks in. You do not have to raise your hand. We don't have bathroom keys, and you don't have to raise your hand. You could do either on your own.
So last year, just to go along with your Reddick talk, he hit the wall from 5th last year. First race, finished 30th. Second race, he hit the wall while leading and finished 35th.
This year's in a hot Toyota, though. This race is going to be different.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have the title to the podcast. This race is going to be different.
Maybe the
That's a hot
Toyotas
take.
maybe the Toyotas will get a new pit crew for a number of their teams.
Oh,
That would sure help.
we're going to get to Hamlin in a minute. Martin Truex Jr., does he go back to back? Now that he's won a race 9-1.
I like it.
I'm going to tell you, there's something about getting that getting that win, feeling all good.
Yeah,
Top 10 the last 7 there. Won there twice.
Whoa. Slow down. Man, you like if we're going to get our pens out, you can't just start throwing stats out. Start over.
I'll raise my
best
hand.
buddy, Martin Truex Jr. is what? Yeah, there you go. Start raising your hand again. That worked better.
Finished top 10 in the last 7 races there. 2-time winner there. He's finished, you get this? He's finished 2nd through 9th in all those positions since he's won last on a 1.5-mile track. He's got 12 1/2-mile wins.
Okay, so let's talk Truex specifically. 9-1 to win is an absolute must bet. Something. 2.5 to 1 top 3, 1.5 to 1 top 5, -200 top 10. Do you take it anywhere back through the field, Chop, or just to win?
I'm thinking win only.
I agree. I think you lose your value too quick.
Yeah.
Chase Elliott's 12 to 1. I thought he was going to be a monster at Dover. I was totally wrong.
I'd fade him.
Chastain. Whoa, excuse me. Come again?
Yeah, I'd fade Chase Elliott.
Now, was that like an opinion? Okay, now hold on a sec. We don't have time to go 45 minutes.
Hate mail? No, what are you going to get now?
So, hey, NASCAR listener, that was the professor who said that for Chase Elliott. Just so you know, every week, 45 minutes in, you give us all your good stuff. We don't have time for that this week because we have Kentucky Derby. So give me the good stuff from the start.
We just got to Chase Elliott.
Fading Chase Elliott. Okay, yeah, the floor is yours. Fade him to win. Where's he going to give me?
6.
The predictor has him 10th. Do you feel that's an accurate finishing position for the driver of the 9?
Yes. Oh. Or worse. No top 10s in the last 6 1/2-mile races. Next gen car.
That's it.
Average finish of 23rd in his last 6 starts on 1.5-mile tracks.
You know why I like fading Chase Elliott? And this has nothing to do with his stats, because the fans love him. So you get great juice going the other way, Chop, right? Yeah, if you ever think you're going to get some juice, that's the thing. Let's keep going down the controversy. Fade Chase. I'm right. Say it again.
29th and 11th there last year in the next gen car.
Okay. I'm going to let's just jump right in this. Let's keep firing. We got Chastain. He once again sent to Chastain, ruined Larson's day. It's his signature move. He's 14 to 1. The professor says
he's 7th there in both races last year.
He hasn't won a 1.5-mile race ever, right? Isn't Ross Chastain 0 for on the 1.5 miles?
He is.
He's won a road course.
Yeah, but then he's only got a win on a road course in Talladega. So
yeah, so I don't believe it. Kyle Busch, I'm scared to talk because he screwed me last week. Bubba is an interesting one at 18 to 1, right? Like Bubba won there in the fall, was flying in the spring, but he was using apparently the same pit clue as Hamlin last week. Got killed in the spring race because of bad pit stops. Came back and dominated. I'll say dominated. That's fair. He kind of dominated the fall race there.
He did.
23-11 is going to be on fire. Bubba Wallace, you can get him at 18 to 1.